worst economic crisis of a generation has challenged the hearts and strength of the nation. But the state of Utah proved to be resilient and is now leading the way out of the recession.
A bit of positive economic news today. Microsoft has opened a new office in Lehi.
It's a welcome boost, especially on the heels of yesterday's bleak job forecast.
Well, if there's a positive economic story out there, and we've all been looking for one, all you have to do is look to Salt Lake's downtown.
Construction cranes are everywhere, hundreds of people are working, and new businesses are opening their doors.
Businesses here have risen to the challenge with innovation, determination, and intelligence. Utah is more focused than ever before.
Utah's been recognized year after year as the most dynamic economy in the country, and we are consistently ranked as one of the best states for business. Even in the face of challenging economic times, Utah businesses are growing. As governor, my priority is to make sure we have a business-friendly environment, a thriving and stable economy, and the best quality of life.
Moving forward, Utah has every reason to be optimistic. With an economic outlook that's second to none, experts rank Utah as the state best positioned to rebound from the recession. Utah is still the best managed state in the country and is one of only 9 states to have a coveted AAA bond rating. In addition to other projects, Utah is home to 2 of the 5 largest construction work sites in the United States. The federal government is building a multi-billion-dollar data center right on the border of Utah and Salt Lake counties. And the City Creek redevelopment in Salt Lake, with $1 million easily spent every day, is creating a vibrant downtown for the future. To foster economic development, Utah capitalizes on its strengths. Businesses benefit from one of the lowest tax rates in the nation and can appreciate a predictable regulatory environment. These and other factors contribute to some of the lowest operating costs in the country. With Utah's high quality of life, it's no surprise that tourism contributes $7 billion a year to the state's economy. Utah's workforce is young and highly educated. Every day, companies conduct business in 137 different languages, giving Utah a distinct edge in export business. Utah leads the way in energy resources. Reserves rich with coal, oil, and natural gas have encouraged carbon capture and storage technology. Utah is developing wind, geothermal, and solar power generation, while state leaders remain committed to affordable energy costs. Utah continues to be the crossroads of the West. The world's largest airline, Delta, has made the Salt Lake City Airport its second largest hub, with direct international flights and hundreds of domestic connections. All 6 major rail lines converge in Utah, making it the first inland port from the West Coast. With all these strengths, it's no wonder business in Utah remains strong and that big-name companies continue to grow their presence here. Names like eBay, Disney, Microsoft, Specialized Bicycles, Wilson, Solomon, and Procter & Gamble.
Procter & Gamble is very excited to be in Utah. We'll be starting operations the end of this year, and we'll be employing 300 people. It's going to be a paper plant, so we're going to be making Bounty and Charmin. It made a lot of sense to have a distribution center and plant on this side of the Rockies. Procter & Gamble coming to Utah is a great example of how outside companies can keep talent inside the state.
Utah leaders agree that education is critical to long-term economic success. The university-based Science and Technology Initiative, USTAR, is a prime example of the ongoing investment in education, research, and technology. In fact, the University of Utah is now ranked first alongside MIT in creating new startup companies from research-based inventions. Statewide, other innovation programs help commercialize technology and bring next-generation ideas to life.
Coal's not going away. Coal's going to be around for quite a long time, and so how can we use coal and utilize it most effectively? We formed a company called Headwaters Clean Carbon Services, and the goal of that company is to commercialize carbon storage, to take it from the laboratory to the field, and in the past year alone we've begun just over $2 million worth of new work. So it's been really active, really successful.
State leaders understand that the government doesn't create jobs, the private sector creates jobs, and the state's role is to nurture an environment where business can grow and companies can succeed. To ensure a business-friendly environment, the Governor's Office of Economic Development offers a wide variety of business-focused programs, and companies large and small are working together with the state in unprecedented partnerships.
You see, we view our job as empowering companies and businesses to succeed, both in the urban and the rural areas of Utah. We at the Governor's Office of Economic Development employ a number of programs and incentives, and our team works closely with local officials statewide, as well as in the private sector, to help companies overcome barriers to growth. All of the programs and incentives that the state of Utah offers are available to companies outside the state as well as inside. In fact, last year, 11 of the 17 companies that received incentives were Utah-based. As a result, we created thousands of jobs throughout the state that will have a lasting impact for years to come.
With sound business practices and innovative products, Utah business continues onward with determination, strength, and experience.
Great leaders and great companies have proven it's not what you accomplish in the best of times that separates the good from the great. It is how you react to challenging times. The way a state handles adversity speaks volumes about its innovative spirit, its strength, and its tenacity. Utah has met our challenges, and we have succeeded. We will continue to grow, and we hope that you will join with us as we take full advantage of the many great opportunities that are before us. Utah has been ranked as the state best prepared to emerge from the recession, and now, by working together, it's time for us to make it happen.